finally hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, you guys. Like, I used to think that was impossible. What is going on, YouTube? How the hell are you? If you don't know who I am, my name is Brandondeon, and thank you for stopping by my channel. Alright, so yesterday was a big day for me, you guys. Like, goal achieved. I finally hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, you guys. Like, I used to think that was impossible, but like, it happened. Check it out. So basically in this vlog, I just want to kind of like tell you guys my story, like tell you guys how it happened. If you're new here and you don't know anything about me, you won't be able to say that after you watch this video, assuming you stick around to the end, which I hope you do. I haven't made this video yet. I feel like it'll probably be like maybe 7 minutes, but we'll see. All right, so starting from the very beginning, I first downloaded Instagram in the summer of 2016. And I mean, the only reason that I actually downloaded it, like, I didn't even want it. I honestly thought it was stupid. I thought it was for girls. I just had no interest in ever downloading the app in the first place. But I did have a Facebook page, which I've kind of neglected. But anyway, I was at work. My buddies at work knew about my Facebook page. They knew I was a musician. They were like, man, Brandon, like, you gotta go on Instagram because that's where it's at, bro. Like, you gotta go on Instagram. That's how you get famous, whatever you wanna say. And I was just like, man, social media is so stupid. Like, I'm too cool for that. I'm too cool for that, man. Yeah, that's literally the way I used to think. Anyway, so I downloaded the app and I started getting followers, like just friends, you know, they saw that I had the app, and maybe within 2 weeks or so I had 200 followers because I had a bunch of friends following me. And yeah, I posted like a couple videos of myself playing guitar, but I didn't really take it seriously. Fast forward even more. My girlfriend and I actually have a competition to see who can get to 1,000 followers first. This was a few months after I downloaded it. Like, I was neglecting it. I wasn't paying attention to it. I didn't care about it, to be honest. So whoever won the competition got a prize, and I wanted to win. I started watching some videos on how to grow my Instagram following. I knew what my niche would be because I play guitar. I was studying jazz guitar performance in university, so it was a no-brainer to have guitar as my niche. So I watched these videos, and there was talk of this follow-unfollow strategy. I didn't really like the idea of it because I was like, well, if I follow all these people, I mean, my ratio is gonna be off. I'm gonna be following like 3,000 people and only have like 1,000 followers. Like, the hell with that, I don't wanna do that. But I did want to win the competition, and that was never a rule. So I was just like, the hell with it. I'm just gonna do it. So I just started spam following people like crazy. I would spam follow people twice a day. But I was kind of smart about it. Like, I didn't just follow any. I went and I looked at who the top influencers in my niche were. I looked at all these guitar influencers that had thousands and thousands of followers, and they would post something. They would post a video or they would post a picture. And then I would go to that picture or video and I would see who liked it, and everybody that liked it, I would follow them. And I made sure it was recent because if they liked it and the post was only a few hours old, it means that they are active. So those are the kind of people that I want to get notified that, yo, this guy's following you, this guy being me. And I already had some content on my page, so when they visited my page, they wouldn't be left with nothing. There would actually be something there to watch. And I mean, so I did that. I started spam following people. Within like 2 days, I had 100 new followers. And I was like, this is pretty cool. So I just kept doing it. I won the competition. I beat my girlfriend. I got 1,000 followers first. Woo! Man, the wind is loud. Do you guys hear that? So then after the competition is over, like, I just kind of take a break from Instagram. I don't care about it. Fast forwarding again, I graduate from university and I don't really know exactly what I want to do, but I know I want to do something social media related because I started diving into YouTube and it was really interesting to me, and that's when I kind of started going a little bit nuts with this channel. But I realized that YouTube was harder. Like, it's harder to break out on YouTube. Like, as you're watching this video, as I'm making this video, I have 458 subs. And I've been working on YouTube for the same amount of time as I've been working on, actually a lot more time than I've been working on Instagram. I made the decision to make daily posts on Instagram in November 2017. And if you actually look at my Instagram profile, you'll see one image. Check it out. This photo was the first photo that I would post. It was the beginning of my consecutive posts. Like after I posted that photo, I started posting every single day, you guys. I learned about which hashtags to use, and I just started posting every single day, non-stop. I unfollowed all the people that I spam followed, and I was actually left with 5,000 followers at the end of it because I followed a lot of people, and I was actually up to the point I had over 6,000 followers, but once I unfollowed everybody, I went down to 5,000. But yeah, so I started posting every day, and some days I would actually get reposted by bigger pages. And I then learned that I can message these bigger pages. I can reach out to them. If I have good content and I know it's good, I can ask them to repost it, and sometimes they'll actually do it. I have a lot more success with it now because since I make posts every single day, I can really see what performs and what doesn't perform. So if I have one video that gets over 100,000 views, I know that's a viral video. I know that's good for a repost. So I'll message repost pages and say, yo, this video is viral, you should repost it, check it out. And they usually actually will repost those videos. So that helped me a lot. But also, this is a strategy that I learned from Gary Vee. I talk about him quite a lot because I look up to him and he's a role model. Anyway, he has this strategy called the $1.80 strategy. And if you don't have any followers at all, you can at least try this strategy to increase your following. Basically, you look up the top posts for one hashtags. If your niche is guitar, which mine is, I would just type in hashtag guitar, and then there would be 9 posts that were at the top, and then I comment on every single one of those with a meaningful comment. Guys, people don't really comment on Instagram posts that much. So if you write a long comment, you're gonna stand out. People will be more likely to actually click on your profile and see who you are. So that's what you do. You just look up hashtags, and those 9 posts, you comment, leave your 2 cents worth, and you do that 90 times a day. And that's where the name, the $1.80 strategy comes from, because you leave your 2 cents 90 times 2, hashtag math. And what I found about doing that is not only did I get a little bit of followers, but the posts that I was actually commenting on, those influencers would look at me and they would actually click on my profile, and I actually ended up becoming friends with one of them. That same person, his name is Matthias Krantz, by the way. He taught me a lot of things that I can do specifically for the guitar niche to increase my following. So I did all that. I continued to post every single day. I implemented all the strategies that he talked about, and I was starting to grow really quickly. Other big guitar influencers started following me too because I was doing the same thing. I was leaving those meaningful comments. They would come to my page, they would check it out, they would like it. You have to post good content, and then they would follow me, and I would follow them back, because when a big influencer in your niche follows you, you follow them back. It's all about networking. When your network wins, you win. So you want to have a network of people that are cool. So with all the consistent posting, all the tips that I've learned from bigger influencers, getting reposted, that's really what did it for me. And I'm also trying to form like a community, not just a following. So I am very active on Instagram stories. I make an Instagram story every single day, and it's usually pretty long, and it's just me, kind of like I'm doing right now, just talking to the camera, except I'm talking to my phone, and I just put it in my Instagram story, and people start to actually connect with me. Also, a thing that isn't talked about as much, but you can do, you can pay repost pages to repost your stuff. Now, it can get expensive. Like, some pages will cost up to $100 for one repost. Some will cost $3,000 for a repost. But if you're really active on Instagram, it could be an investment, and it's something definitely worth looking into. I've done that a few times myself, actually, especially when I was trying to market my online course. If you're interested in learning guitar online, hit me up. So in conclusion, what I've really learned about Instagram is that, like, you can't always have a really good performing post. You should post it anyway because it's good to stay consistent. I've made several posts that I don't feel good about, but I posted them anyway. And you know what? Some of them end up going viral. I have one post that I wasn't even gonna post. It was a filler post is what I call it. I just posted it because I had nothing else. And it actually got over 50,000 views, which for something that I thought was garbage, that's pretty damn good. Also, if you're watching this and you're just starting your Instagram journey, you need to realize that just because you make something that you think is good doesn't mean it's actually gonna perform well and be good. It needs to be clickable. It has to have a good thumbnail. Like, that's the main thing. The content has to be good, but equally as good, the thumbnail has to be. Because if people don't click on it, how are they gonna know your content's good? Because they're never gonna see it. The thumbnail is what gets their attention, and the content is what makes them stay. So I really recommend posting every single day so you can find out what works as a thumbnail and what doesn't, and then you can find out what content works. Because if you only post once a week, like, some people DM me and say, I only wanna post once a week because I just don't have time. Well, if you don't have time to post more than once a week, why are you trying to grow an Instagram following? Because you're not gonna get there. you're not gonna be relevant. Like, if you're only posting once a week, like, I don't even know why you would bother, because, I mean, it might make you feel good if you post something and it does really well, but like, think about this. I post 7 days a week. So that's 7 chances to have one thing go viral. If you're only posting once a week, it's gonna take you 7 weeks to get the same amount of data as me. So which makes more sense? I think you know which one does. Anyway guys, yeah, so that's how I got from where I was to where I am, you know. It definitely wasn't easy. I definitely have a lot of more work to do to get to where I want to be. I'm hoping to be at 50,000 followers by 2019. Will I get there? I guess you'll have to follow me and stay tuned. But anyway guys, if you're watching to the end of this video, you know I appreciate that. Subscribe to me here on YouTube and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.